Okay, mic should be working now. I can't believe I went that whole time not realizing that it wasn't even on. That is embarrassing. Yikes. Where's my phone at? Let me get my phone. Oh, did not mean to do that. Not bad. You're so cute, Toast. How is my phone still at 65%? That is diabolical. Yay. Please come back, fish. Please. I fixed it. You're like my only viewer right now. Well, you were. Let me just. Hmm. Please, fish, come back. Please. Please not go. Why is it taking her so long? Uh, Okay, so OBS really letting me down. Literally was streaming for like, I don't know, at least 5 minutes. This whole time not realizing that my mic was not connected. Well, the problem was my computer said that my mic was connected. It was all like on and everything because this is Bluetooth. And I was like, okay, so what's the problem? And so then I thought I had to restart OBS because I was like, well, maybe it's a glitch. Maybe I just need to restart it. So I had to end the first stream and redo it. And so then before I started this one, I like it still wasn't right. I was like, what is going on? And so I had to go to settings and I looked and it was like completely like disconnected, not working at all. So I was just like, okay, so but now should be, which means I have to basically redo my whole intro basically. So, okay, I'll get into it quicker this time because of that. So, I it's been a while since I did a stream in general. And so I just want to do something chill today. I found out about this website called Rooms where you can create these like 3D rooms. And yesterday I kind of played around with it and I already created a room. I have a lot of original characters, and so I thought it would be a good way to like maybe create like rooms based off like that and stuff. And so I already did that yesterday and I am in the middle of working on another room, but then I stopped because I was like, oh, actually, I think it'd be fun to do this on stream. And so, um, so that's what we're gonna do today. I'll show you the room that I created already so you can kind of get an idea, and then we'll get to work on the room that I'm currently working on. And then I don't know how long I'll be streaming for. It kind of took me a while to do the first room, especially because I was just kind of getting used to like trying to get a hang of it basically. Um, but yeah, so I'm actually pretty excited about it. I wish I'd known about this website sooner. I found out about it from TikTok. You can also get it on the app store, but it's for like iOS people only or something like that. So I'm just using the website instead. Um, also, kind of maybe coming up in the future. I have uh thank you, mine boss Bob, following. But anyway, um, coming up, I recently Steam had their summer sale recently, so I did get a new game. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy game, and it was such a good deal. I got it off I think it was like something like 90% off or something like that. And so it was such a steal. So I'm like really excited to do that for stream. I haven't played it yet. I'm just saving it for streaming. Um I have this, I don't know, I mean, I opened it and I just made sure like all the settings were good to go and all that before, but I haven't, I don't know why I have this thing where it's like I get a new game and I'm almost like intimidated to start playing it for some reason. So I keep kind of like stalling on it, but especially because I'm going to be streaming it, which I haven't done that before where I've gotten a new game and then I like opened it and like first started playing it on stream. Like I the only time I did was like I did Roblox, but that's not really, I don't know if that makes sense, but it's not really like a video game. Video game, it's like, there's like games on it and it's like it feels more like a server or a website. I don't know if I'm making sense right now, but anyway, I'm making excuses. We should get into this dang thing. Oh, so this is what it looks like, and you can also look at other people's rooms on here that they've designed, and it's kind of also good inspo. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to shake it. Good inspo as well, but I'll show you the one that I did, the first one that I did recently, and it's really cool. This is for character of mine. The only thing I don't like about the viewing mode is like it's very like strict with the camera. Like with editing mode, it's very like loose. So I don't know why it's not really like the same here. That's the only thing that kind of bothers me, but it's not that big of a deal. And I like it because it also some of the things have animations. Like you can do coding and they can do like little animations like these windows can open and close, and then these doors open and close. So that's cool. The chair can spin, but like I did it once and then it like got out of like place for some reason, and then I had to like reload it, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna mess with that. So, this is this is the room that I'm currently working on for a character of mine, and then I have inspiration. And I'm mainly using this as like mostly the inspiration. Um, but obviously a lot of dark colors, black, blues as well, very, but also like almost like, I don't know if this makes sense, but the style is like, this sounds kind of silly, but it just seems almost like timeless to me. Like it just it's very like it's all black, but it's like still elegant, if that makes sense. Like it's not oh, it makes sense, but it's like I don't know. Yes. Yeah, it's like dark academia. That is exactly right. I don't know, like my mind was blanking on that. But so that's kind of the main inspiration for this character of mine. A lot of sort of that dark academia style. So this is what I have so far. I think the last thing I did last night was I put down the rug, and now, oh wait, now okay, now I remember. And I want to put a little bit more decoration on this second um nightstand, and so I'm looking through the decor on the. I don't know why I pointed. You guys can't see my. Anyway, There's decor. The thing that's really great about this website is that a bunch of people design things. Uh, okay, mine boss Bob. Fair enough. Um, but anyway, this website you can people can design things and items, furniture, walls, floors, and then people can use them. Is what I was trying to say. So right now I'm trying to find something that would fit on this table. Um, something not too. Oh, it's moth rug. Ooh. Okay, I'm favoriting that. Love moths. Let's see. Maybe some sort of book. Oh, not that one. Um, some sort of what is that? Oh, it's a game. Okay. But obviously it's very like pixely, which is kind of ooh, I do like that. I'm saving that. Um, it's kind of almost like Minecraft-y ish in a way, in terms of just pixely. I like that. Some things have a little bit more um not quality. Some things have a little bit more detail to them than others. Let me actually look up. Oh yes, it is so hard to find things. I agree with that. Let me see about candles, because my character, he is very much into candles. He's a candle kind of guy. So I think that would fit. Um, what about that looks nice. It's really some of the things are like really big. You have to like scale them down. Dang, that's like the smallest it gets. That's huge. That's let me do a different one. Um, which one we duo candle? Interesting. That one's pink. Oh wait, no. Um, hmm. Oh, that's nice. But definitely this character of mine is the kind of person to like go into like, I don't know, a home goods kind of store or something and then just sniff all the candles. Um, yeah, that actually looks really nice. I like that. Okay. So let's see. Another thing I think I find kind of hard about this website is just trying to move around heart sconce for thinking of area. Wait, heart sconce? Heart sconce? Sconce is the thing that's it goes like on the wall, right? My brain, I'm sorry, but like I don't know if it's my ADHD or what, but my brain has been kind of like blanking recently. My bad on that. Okay, yeah, it's the thing that goes on the wall. Hmm, heart scones. Was that in the thing? The list? Or were you just oh, er, wait, heart scones. Oh, candle stand. That's a little bit too fancy though. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm trying search should show it. Heart sconce. Uh, let me try. Sometimes you have to put things together like it's like a hashtag for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about now, Fish. That is cute. I don't know if he would have an actual sconce on his wall though, especially in his bedroom. Maybe if it was like 1800s or something. But this bedroom is a little bit more modern. It's because I did add an alarm clock, so I'm not going for like a super specific timeline because he's immortal, but like definitely semi-modern. So I will save the heart sconces though. I mean, there's no harm in adding it to my favorites, but that's cool. I honestly haven't done a whole lot of searching, like just through the whole thing yet, so I did not know that existed. Yeah. Also, it's so funny. Now you're just like the only viewer, and that other guy or person says that they accidentally followed me on accident. Like, how do you accidentally do that? You're like the mouse click, like, oh no, ow, clicked it. Oops. I'm kidding. Um, but my little toast animation, it came up when that happened. So I'm glad about that, just because last time when I very first streamed, there's the little alert thingies, and then it's like, oh, someone subscribed, someone tipped, whatever the thing is. You can make a little like animation for that, and I tried to figure out how to do that before, and I had it all set up, but for some reason it never went off during the actual stream, even though people did follow or something like during that. Like there would have been an example of that happening. It didn't work. But then later on, I realized that the problem was because the resolution or the size of it has to be specifically like 1920 by 1080, like the YouTube ratio thing for some reason. It had to match. So I found that out after I streamed for the first time. But now it works, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, back to what I was doing. Okay, I'm getting off topic here. Um, what do I want to do now? Also, something I'm kind of confused about with this website is like I see other people's rooms and I swear their rooms look bigger. And I don't know how they do that. And I don't think it's just them making the items in it smaller so it looks bigger. I think they are genuinely editing it to make it bigger. And I'm like, how do you do that? Is that like, is that a coding thing that you have to do? I don't want to have to code. I just think it's kind of tedious. And it's a little bit confusing, to be honest. Um, so yeah, I don't quite understand how that works. Whatever, it's fine. I mean, this is just a bedroom. It doesn't have to be like a whole house or anything crazy like that. Okay, added more floor and wall at the side. Can you do that? Can you add another wall? Because I thought I tried to do that and it didn't quite work. That was another thing. So I was kind of confused why only like you could basically only have like two walls. I was like, I mean, it would be harder during editing, but I would prefer it during like when it's done and you can just view it like with the four walls because that's what a room should look like. I don't know. Again, I've barely used it, so maybe I just haven't done enough experimenting. I mean, it's fine. Um, okay. So, what should I do now? Is it odd to have a chair in the corner of the room? Like, how many people have chairs in their bedroom? Like, I feel like I just mainly sit on my bed or use my computer chair. But I was just kind of I was following this, and it has a chair in the corner. So, I mean, it looks nice, is the thing. Does it have to be fully realistic? I guess not. Okay, I definitely need like a little small one. I definitely need like a little table, like right here. Like a little like coffee table thing. Not like literally coffee table, but you know what I mean. I do not want a log table. Oh, wait, what is that? Oh, it's a garden table. Okay. Oh, it's a duck table with a little strawberry. Okay, that's fair. I I mean, I have like my hoodie on my I have my hoodie on my spinny chair, so but that duck table is so cute. It's kind of frustrating because like they have the cutest like little like duck things and it would be perfect for like a Rosie room, but I've already drawn her like childhood room. I guess I could like do her like room when she's like an adult, but it's still kind of like I did all that already, but yeah, I guess I could maybe at some point do at least her room like when she's older. I'll keep that in mind. I will keep that in mind. Um, two, I'm gonna be real. Rosie is a little bit on the richer side just because Charles is like her grandfather basically, step grandfather. And he's and he's rich. I'm not saying she's like a millionaire, nothing crazy like that, but I mean, she and her family are still like they're doing good, you know? They're not like struggling. So plus I just feel like she could probably bribe him a little bit to like could you please get me this like duck thing or whatever? Please, you know what I'm saying? But I mean again, she's not like super crazy rich or anything like that. But I just meant she's not exactly struggling. Okay, back to let's like dang it, I don't wait, whose dining table looks like that? Okay, you can't like it do well, I guess some people do have glass dining tables. That's kind of weird to me because I just think of like coffee tables, but whatever. Maybe I'm just being too judgy. Um, oh, uh, actually, I don't know if that fits. Bedside table. I'm not trying to copy, like completely copy that inspo, but okay, that one is more like marbly stone kind of look. And just looking at it, not again, not perfectly. This is exactly like copying one to one or whatever the saying is. Also, I don't think my mic can pick it up like at all, but every time I have my laptop plugged in, the fans go insane. It's like like it sounds like some sort of like airplane or whatever. And it's so annoying to me, but like no one else can hear it, thankfully. But I just like to have it plugged up during stream just to make sure because I feel like the battery gets kind of drained easily. That is kind of ugly a little bit. I mean, I know it's for Thanksgiving, but still. Okay, I do kind of like this end table actually. How Oh, and it would match with the gold the lamp, I think. That would ooh. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Is it too big? Well, maybe just like a tad. There we go. I think should I put it in I think I'm gonna put it in like the middle. I think does that look good? Possibly. Yeah. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. Um, but yeah, that matches the lamp. So that's cool. Um, hmm. I wish there was more decor in terms of like more like dark academia stuff. That makes sense. Like there's a lot of like more like random things for some reason. I don't know why. Um, what's that? Oh wait, I've already seen that one before. Definitely gonna be putting some paintings up though at some point. I'm just yeah, that's true. I want something to go like on that table though. No, not that. Yeah, I mean on mine you can like if I you can zoom in. It's just a little bit like tricky to do it like seamlessly or it's a little bit like kind of jerky ish, if that makes sense. But like I can't like I'm just using my the finger pad, mouse pad, whatever the thing is called on my laptop, and it's like okay. It's it is definitely harder to do on non-editing mode. Hot dog plushie, that dude's so cute. What is that? Oh, it's a fireplace. No, I do not need a color-coded book for this room. Okay, this is like random, but the cutting mat, I really love that because that's such a oddly specific thing or a highly specific thing, not necessarily odd, but it's very highly specific. But I really like that because I have one that I use for making patches and things, and my dad has one. Like when you're a crafty person, you just need one. Like it's kind of an essential thing, but it's not really something that you really think of off the top of your head. But anyway, I just appreciate whoever made that for the game, I guess. Game. I appreciate that. Also, there's a Warrior Cats book, which I think is kind of funny. Dragon paper. Picture stand. What is this? No. Marker set? Oh, wow, that's like insanely detailed. What the heck? How do you even do that? People got some crazy abilities on this website. Oh, no, I'm not. Oh, dang it. I lost my place. I am not putting a deer skull. That's kind of awkward when your partner has the ability to turn into a deer. Just, just saying, a little bit like, a little odd, kind of, in this circumstance. Mm, hmm, what's this? Can't even read that. I guess because that's the point, is pixels. Also, this is like so random, but I am actually kind of proud of myself for how nice I draped the blanket. Like I positioned it and the pillow on top of it. I'm kind of proud of myself for that one. I don't know. I just think it looks really nice. Folding screen? Oh, okay. That's her like getting dressed. Hmm. Random potion. There's a lot of like rugs and things. Oh, also another thing. There's an insulin pen. Again, that's such a random, highly specific thing that most people wouldn't think to make in this game or whatever. And I'm kind of like, I appreciate it. Not, I don't use one. I haven't used one in like, I don't think I've ever used one. I have an insulin pump, but like, Still, I appreciate it. I see that. I recognize like props to that person, making it more inclusive. That's what I'm saying. Um, why is there a random crystal cluster? That's crazy. Here's my. Well, I guess people do have crystals. I don't know. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. Oh wow, that bone is snapped in half. I need to just like lock in. I need to lock in and choose something. There's a handsome Squidward rug. That's hilarious. Hmm. Is that a printer? Yep. Hmm. And I probably will just choose like I'll end up choosing like a book or something. Right now. Wait, what's that? No. Oh, they got CD. We'll have to play. They got CD. That's cute. That is so cute. No, don't put that in. I'm just trying to show it off. I used to have like a jewelry box that looked just like this. So that's kind of crazy. Why is my hand hurting? I've barely used it. Literally, um, last night when I was working on this game for so long, I actually had to end up putting on my wrist wrap protection thingy just because my hand was getting so sore and like stiff. But normally I use it for drawing, but my hand kept doing like the same like click, move, like whatever over and over and over again that it was starting to like hurt. So I was like, oop, gotta put that on to help. Also, last night when I was playing on here, I tried to find like all of their like ghost stuff, and I did find some stuff. So that was kind of exciting. Is that a cookbook? Yep, that's a cookbook. You know what? I'm gonna like just look up. Mm, yeah, I'm gonna look up book. 'Cause I think this it needs like a book probably, and then maybe like one other thing, like kind of like that in the picture, the example picture, sort of that like maybe like a little statue thing for decor or whatever. Gamer. What's that? Oh, Chanel. Oh no, Bill Cipher. Honestly, the amount of detail some of these books has is kind of crazy to me. I still haven't quite figured out how to like make things in this um game, basically. I made like the closest thing was I made like the poster like base for Allison's room. It was just a square and then you had to select the like the picture mode or whatever for it. Hmm. Do you have this book? It's Paris, it's fashion. He does like fashion. Maybe. Maybe. I'll keep that one in mind. I'm still looking. Hamilton? You can't even tell it's Hamilton. It's so blurred or pixelated. Not, I mean, not supposed to be a roast for the person that made it. I did not mean like that. I just was saying it's kind of difficult to tell like what kind of book it is. I'm not putting it with oh Hunger Games. Why are there so many Hunger Games? Well, not so many. I guess there's just one, but there's definitely so many Twilight things. Like I noticed two different Twilight books, or like one Twilight book and one Twilight poster, which is kind of weird to think about. Like I didn't realize that Twilight was still kind of somewhat relevant. It's not really, but like I don't know. At least on TikTok, it is kind of, but sometimes I see it like on my ooh, I save that. Sometimes I see like Twilight related TikToks on my For You page, and I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna go with this fashion one. I'm not the like, oh my gosh, that book's huge. I'm not the like intended person for that. I'm sure there'd be a ton of Minecraft uh stuff. Look how pixely this game is. There's gotta be. It's very hard to like move the camera. Slay. Okay. The and you have to make sure that the items are not accidentally hovering like an inch in the air, as they'll do that. Dang it! Wait, is this one doing the chair? Maybe a little bit, but I don't think it's not that noticeable. Plus, it kind of goes over the rug, so I think that's fine. Okay, we got a book. I'm gonna look for like some sort of. Oops, no. I need to let me. I kind of want some sort of like little. Oops. Hmm. Some sort of fancy thing like that. Uh, I guess that'd be called a bust, right? Like a head bust sort of thing. Um, Definitely no angel statues. A little bit of a tough subject. to say, oh, there we go. Dang, this is huge. There we go. I'm gonna let me zoom out. So I'm gonna turn it a little bit, just a tad. There we go. Oh, dang, no, no, no. Wait, which way is it facing now? I think I actually turned it the wrong way. You know what? Let me zoom in. Did I get that right? It's just so disorienting. Uh, oh dang it, it is the wrong way. My bad. Okay, let me try to turn it again. There we go. I think that looks good. That actually looks so nice. I'm gonna do a quick save just in case, cause this dang website is constantly like every 5 seconds. It's like, have you saved yet? Have you saved yet? I'm like, okay, calm down. Um, okay, time for the like the wall decor. Um, Also, I might make more of like what Ara's house would look like potentially, not just like his bedroom, but I'm not entirely sure yet. It's just he's kind of one of my favorite OCs, so maybe. Okay. Let me think. Trying to think something to like make the room look more lived in. What would that be? Him. He has an alarm and a cup of water by his bed and a plant. What else? Mm, I will add clothes. Yeah, okay. Um, I'll look in. Oh, yeah. Okay, I also got another idea too. I will do the clothes thing, and then maybe like a little bit of jewelry, just like a tiny bit. Like I don't think because he does have jewelry, but like I think he would honestly keep most of it in like a different place, like the bathroom or whatever. But I look yeah. So clothes on the chair. Add a tiny bit of jewelry, that's just like left out, and then something about at the very least storage under the bed, like maybe some boxes, something like that. Also, um, potentially a guitar because he does play instruments, and I decided that he also does play the guitar. I feel like he would probably have them displayed like in like the living room, but maybe he would have like one in his bedroom, but I'm not entirely sure about that. I would have to think about that, but he definitely does like instruments or plays instruments. That sounded weird, but um so also, I know that last time I added doors to Allison's room, I added a bed, like the front door, like this is my front door to my, that's not like the front door of the house, obviously. This is my front bedroom door. And then I have another door on the other side that is my closet door. I added that to add to the realism for Allison, but it kind of takes up unnecessary space, personally. I mean, you can probably just like add um, like you can just imagine it, you know? We don't have to necessarily add it. Also, I'm not entirely I haven't decided if Arth's house or wherever he lives, flat, whatever it would be, would have like a closet or if he would have more of like a wardrobe. I haven't maybe more of a wardrobe, but I'm not eh, I haven't made up my mind on that. The difference is that well, there's not really much of a difference in terms of just like what it would the difference in just what it adds to the room, but a closet is like it's a little tiny well, wait, do you I mean uh, I don't want to accidentally closet explain somehow. I hope I'm not over explaining right now. The wardrobe is like the oh okay. So a closet, at least in my house, a closet is like a tiny little space, has a door. It's just extra storage. It's like a tiny little space, smaller than like a bathroom, and you have it has like a what do you call that? It has the like rod thing, and you hang up your clothes, and you have stuff in there. My closet currently is crammed of stuff, to be honest. But that's a tiny extra little room, and then a wardrobe is like it's like a stand up, not stand up, but it's like it's or like a hutch, kind of like a like a not china cabinet, but it's like a basically a big tall like cabinet thing. Does that make sense? I don't know if I'm explaining very good. Actually, let me let me wardrobe like a wardrobe is like a giant, not giant. It's like a big space. You can move it. It's furniture. You can take it places. You can move it. But a closet is built into the house. So it's a tiny bit of difference. Again, I hope I'm not like closet explaining, basically mansplaining closet explain. I'm not really mansplaining, you know what I mean. But a closet is like, okay, only met one walk-in closet. I mean, the closet I have, it's not, I wouldn't exactly call it walk-in because it is pretty small. Like the one that my in the master bedroom, that's what I get. I don't actually they even still call it that. The main bedroom of the house of houses here is the biggest room, and it will have the biggest closet. To me, that is a walk-in closet. It's a lot bigger. Um, like in my parents' room, then their connected bathroom, and then the closet is also connected in there. It sounds weird when I describe it, but I promise if you actually saw it, it would probably make sense in real life. Versus my room is just my room, and then I have like closet over there. Like it's really only big enough to like for me to stand in it, and maybe like one other person to stand in it, or maybe three people. It's really tiny. It's about like the size of like my shelf maybe, but look a little bit like thicker, deeper. I can't believe I just went on this whole rant about how the differences between wardrobes and closets. Talk about, I guess, ADHD. I went on a tangent there, but yeah, I'm not actually. I guess I I don't know. Do like people like specifically for art, they would be in the UK. I don't know if UK if they would prefer if they technically use wardrobes more or they have built-in closets. I haven't lived in a place where I had to use a wardrobe. I've only lived in spaces where there was like built-in closets. 'Cause that's how majority of the houses are like here. I will say though, just one more extra thing, we don't have basements here. In like the South, or at least in Texas, it's very rare to have a basement. Like I have family further, I think they're kind of east in Texas, and they don't have a basement, but I think there's neighbors of theirs that have basements. They live it's further up. I kind of I think, but we don't have them here. I've never lived in a house where there was a basement. And so basements were always like a thing in like movies and stuff. And I was always a little bit like a tiny bit jealous because it's a whole extra like room in your house, kind of under the ground ish. Like that's kind of cool. Why don't we get those? We don't even get like we don't have like earthquakes here. We don't and we rarely have tornadoes. So like I don't know why they don't make them here, but they don't. Yeah, they are. That's what I'm saying. I think they're cool, but we don't. They don't really build them here. I think it's more of a northern thing. Also, I think a lot of housing people, companies are very cheap. Unfortunately, especially there's kind of this whole like controversy thing with specific house company builder property companies that are very cheap, and they basically build these houses like I don't know kind of just out of like the cheapest materials that they can get, and then it's like why are these houses constantly breaking down every 5 seconds? Oh yeah, because they built them so poorly. But houses are expensive, so people don't really want to like move, so then you're stuck in these kind of cruddy houses. Exactly. It is capitalism for sure. Um Back to what I was doing. um there's not really a whole lot of options. There's a lot of like hanging up clothes. They're not what is that? Oh, it's clothesline. They're not really things that he would wear. What is that? Oh, that's cute, but not. Oh, it's a coat rack. Hmm. Oh. Some of these things look very different from the really tiny picture. and then you click on them and they're something entirely different. Like I thought this thing was like either like a weird Furby or like a Labubu thing. Cause I saw it was like around and I thought it was like ears, and I was like, what is that? And I realized it's a tank top, and I was like, oh okay, definitely not what I was thinking. Okay, I can't tell if my dogs are barking or not. They are. It's fine. It's fine. Um, mm, do I want to add a bookshelf? I do love me a good bookshelf. Hmm. Bookshelf first or paintings first? Or boxes under the bed? I'm gonna do boxes or storage, whatever. I think there's a section for that, right? Okay, maybe there's not. For some reason I thought there was. Also, about the whole wardrobe versus closet, oh, boxes. About the whole wardrobe closet debate thing in terms of for his character, I'm just gonna assume he has like a walk-in closet because he likes fashion and stuff. He's gonna dress up, he's gonna have a place to store his stuff. Like he's gonna go all out because he's just extra like that. So I'm not gonna put anything. I would rather save that space for a bookshelf. So we're just gonna imagine that it's there. You just can't see it because it's it's not all the walls or whatever. Storage. That is a oh. I was gonna be like that's a bed, but it's a storage bed. So my bad. Um, sure. Oh, that's a good size too. Not too big. Now the trick is to try to get it under the bed. Yippee. I know this is such like a minute detail. Like I don't think most people would check to check under the bed, but I think it just makes it more oh, I think it makes it look more like realistic if that makes sense. Is it touching the ground? Cool. Also, as a character that has lived for so long, he definitely has stuff saved from over the like many years, so he would have a lot of like storage. I feel like. Hmm. I think I want to do the paintings now. Also, for so long, I debated if I wanted to to add any of the the ghost stuff that I found, but then I was like, it doesn't fit because yes, he does like ghosts because of course I gotta make my character like ghosts because I'm crazy. But in terms of the decor for his house, room, flat, whatever, his home, it doesn't fit. Maybe it would be like something in like the living room, but I don't think it would be for it's just his bedroom. It just looks so like sophisticated. I don't want to just add and there wasn't that many options for like ghost stuff anyway. Like I found like a the ghost logo like as a sign. I'm like, he wouldn't just have that up on his wall. He would have paintings, maybe like one poster, but like it wasn't even really a poster. It was like a big logo. I guess I could add I could add a poster. I could make one, but do I want to? Anyway, I'm gonna try to focus on paintings right now before I get too distracted. Hmm. Ooh, those moves. That's cool. Ooh. Okay, yeah, because that's blue. Oh my gosh. That's huge. That takes up like so much space. Dang, I was not expecting that. This is off topic, but did you see the new Stranger Things teaser trailer? It had a little bit of Vecna in it, so that's exciting. Okay, I won't say then. I won't say anything else besides that then. I can't tell if it's floating or not. I don't think it is. I think it is on the wall. It feels kind of wrong to like watch anything related to it and be like, "Oh, yay, Vecna!" But I'm like, because he's such a bad character, like he's such an evil character. I mean, I'm like, "Yay, the bad guy!" But it's not like that. It's not like I support what he's doing. Like, yay, I can't wait to see him terrorize these characters and kill people or whatever. Yay, no, that's not what I just meant. I was watching it with my mom and my brother, and they were kind of making a little bit of a joke about it. And I'm just like, okay, I get it. But you don't understand, it's Jamie Kimmel Bower under there, okay? You don't get it. But anyway, my dad tried to watch the Sherlock series like a couple years ago, maybe actually not even a couple, it's been a while. I think he watched it and then he was just sort of like, well, that was an odd ending or something. I didn't really pay attention. I'm not a fan of Benedict Cumberbatch personally, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't ever really been into like any of the like Sherlock adaptations. Maybe I'm just not that into. I'm not really that into mystery stuff. Just the I guess genre. I haven't really been into that. I guess too much. I'm trying to think. I guess really the closest. Well, hmm. I can't think of anything specifically that would be like. Because like Stranger Things is mystery, but it's still sci-fi. It's mainly more sci-fi, so I don't know. There are a lot of good paintings on here though. Okay, wait. Speaking of just shows that were kind of like odd in the end or even just the whole time odd, that reminded me when you were talking about Sherlock, it reminded me of that short-lived Dracula show that I believe was also by the same this is it Moffat? Stephen Moffat or whatever? Is that the same guy? Probably. I think so. But that was such a weird show. Like my dad tried to watch it. Again, I don't know why it's with my dad watching these things, but my My dad tried to watch it because he likes Dracula, and he was like, "This is so strange." Like it had some interesting concepts, but he was like, "What am I watching right now?" We got someone in the chat, Ruby Brooks 98. Hi, I'm doing good. I'm just chatting and working on this room. Kind of getting distracted a little bit, but that's fine. Um, right now I'm working on paintings, placing paintings down. Um, and we're just talking about TV shows that got a little bit odd or whatever. Thank you. Wait, why does it say one viewer? One viewer. No, it's not my first stream. Did Fish leave? Thank you for the follow. Where did Fish go? Oh, there you are. I have the stats up on my program and it says one viewer, so I was sort of confused. I guess it hasn't gotten like updated yet. It's just weird. Um, actually, wait, this one kind of looks like a Minecraft painting. I don't know if uh, turn back around, dang. Can't see it. It kind of looks like a Minecraft painting, but maybe I'm just seeing it. Even what is that? Wait, am I crazy or does that top half kind of almost look like a minion? I think I'm a little bit brain rotted. I don't even know who those characters are. I don't mean that in a mean way. I just genuinely was like, who are these characters? Is that like what was that? Maybe it's someone else's characters potentially. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Hmm. Dang. You always like have the most like specific knowledge. I don't know if I'm going to be doing a stream highlight for this one or not. I might, but it's just not as funny as the Roblox one that I did so far 'cause we're just chilling. So I might. I think there's some good, maybe some good moments so far at least. So we'll see. Mm. Also, changing the subject. My Ghost concert is in I think 29 days, so that is crazy. And I'm honestly kind of freaking out about it. But I'm trying to remain calm in general. But it is really exciting because I've been waiting since like October of last year. So definitely been worth the wait. I am gonna miss seeing Copia though, but you know, Perpetua is still cool as well. It's just Copia was kind of like, well, when I first got into it, I was like, he was the papa during that time. So like, he was kind of like, for that era. So it's just kind of, different change, all that stuff. I mean, I know it's still the same guy under the costume, but it's different characters. So it's still like, you know, there's still differences. Definitely personality wise, he's always like, oh, I gotta make this character like this, gotta make this character like this. So he's just like me for real. I need to hurry up with the posters soon. I feel like I've been looking at posters for like way too long. I want one that's like at least has like a wolf in it. I'm saving that. Okay, wait, that one meme with the I don't know what it's called, but the one with the art of like the werewolf guy and he's like sitting on like the cliff, he's like his knees up, he's like he's emo about it. I don't know, it's just my character kind of makes me think of that sometimes. It's so ridiculous. Oh, that is so pretty. Dang, I wish I would have known before about that. I possibly would have added that to Alice in Room. I guess I still could, but I didn't know that it existed. What is that? Oh, okay, rose quartz. Hmm. Arth does like metal too, but in general, I mean, not just Ghost. But I'm still like, it doesn't fit the aesthetic. Maybe his office is kind of where he is more of like a nerd, basically. If that makes sense. He's not as like reserved or whatever. Put a frame, but it's multiple posters is the thing. I guess you could make like put a big frame and it be kind of like that. Also, this is also another thing. I don't know if it's just like my brain, but I'm like looking at the posters and I'm like, okay, but would he actually like those bands? Like I just overthink it. I'm like, would he listen to Korn? Would he listen to Pantera or whatever? Like I feel like he tends to like more doom metal is the thing. So probably not. That's another thing that's kind of frustrating about being a metalhead is when you're still not fully like versed in all of it. There's like 50 billion different like subgenres and I'm just like, what? Like how can you even tell them apart sometimes? It's really difficult. At least in the beginning for me it was like it took me a long time to be able to hear the differences between black metal and like death metal or even like thrash metal. But now I'm starting to like definitely hear more of a difference. It's kind of weird to like describe it, but black metal is a little bit more slow and more screamy, but death metal is more fast but like growly. Which I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's at least that's what I've noticed. There's actually this super funny clip from Amazing World of Gumball where one of the characters he's like describing the differences of subgenre metals and he's actually pretty accurate about it. Like the show did their research and it's just kind of hilarious because that's kind of how like metalheads actually are. Oh, ew, I do not want that hanging up. Yikes, my lord. That's pretty funny. Okay, yeah, I'm putting that up. I don't care if it's pink. It's getting put up. He can still like pink. I don't care. Deer art? Okay, I'll see that in a second. Okay, again, off topic, but have you watched or seen anything about the K-pop Demon Hunters stuff movie? Because I watched it like twice, and it's kind of like my new hyperfixation right now, and it's really good. And it's kind of funny because I'm not even really a fan of K-pop. I like at all basically, but that is like the exception. Wait, was it in the paintings or was it just like deer art? That's good. You got a keen eye. But it's funny because my dad's really into K-pop and like just to describe my dad, he's not fully like a tough guy, but he's just not the kind of person you would think would listen to K-pop of all things. But he does like it. He's watched the movie I think a couple of times now as well. But he's liked K-pop before it. He listens to like I think he at least before like he listened to this one called Momoland and like I think maybe Blackpink possibly and I don't know all the different ones, but he definitely is like into that. What's your deal, Toast? What are you doing? What? 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 Do you want me to show you Toast for a second? I'll let her say hi to the camera. Come here. Come here. Hi. Here's the baby. She's right here. Just letting her say hi for a quick second. She's probably like, dude, this is not what I wanted. I needed a drink. Here you go. There you go. Yeah, she just needed a drink. She's like, excuse me, that's why I got on your finger so I could get a drink, not come over here and look at your weird screens. But she is a good girl, so. All right, the bookshelf. But yeah, Toast, she's really smart, obviously, but I just meant when she is thirsty, sometimes she will fly down from her stand. She has like this big like play gym thing that she mainly hangs out on when she's not in her cage. Has a bunch of her like toys and whatnot on it, and so when she's thirsty, she'll let me know by flying down, and I'll pick her up. I'm like, oh, you want drinkies? And then she'll get a drink. So that's how she lets me know when she's thirsty. I could tell because she kept like extra like tweet chirping and stuff. I was like, you seem almost a little bit thirsty, so that's why I noticed. But she is very smart and she's obsessed with this. I have a wind as this tiny little like wind chime hanging up in my window because she loves to like jingle it and she loves the sound and whatnot, but I don't really know what it's made out of, like the metals and stuff. And with birds, you have to be extremely careful what you let them play with just because they're extremely fragile. And so I was like, I don't like you having your beak and your mouth all over that thing. So I ordered her some, there's websites where you can get not toys, but you can get the parts to make your own toys because sometimes it's honestly cheaper to make them yourself. So I ordered like about two or three of these tiny little like cowbell thingies, and then I ordered this big, not big, but it's like this steel bell thing that is a common bird toy, and then I'm gonna like hang it up together, and then it's gonna also have this small little like crystal plastic flower thing at the bottom, so that's like a shiny thing. And I am like fingers crossed that she will really like that, and it'll be the replacement for the wind chime. Because I'm like, you know what? Maybe don't put your little bird mouth all over that thing because what is that? What is the material? Because really with birds, you should only be using like stainless steel or like nickel plated metals. But ideally, stainless steel is the safest. And I'm like, I don't know what that's made out of. So better safe than sorry, in my opinion. This is kind of silly, but when I'm working on this room, I just think, oh, I already clicked on that one. I think of the scene in the Lego movie where Batman is like, I only work in black and sometimes very, very dark gray. That's what I feel like when I'm working on this room. It's a nice bookshelf, but I think I need one a little bit smaller. Okay, wait. This is kind of random, but this kind of style, the curved and it's black. I know it's on a bookshelf, it's like a china cabinet, but that is really good. Like that would be the preferred thing. And then I think honestly with Toast, I will probably end up having to make a lot of her toys coming up soon and get the supplies for that because it is just so much cheaper to make things yourself because birds will just destroy everything. Like they shred, they chew. That's how they have fun. So like especially Toast, she is destructive. So she just shreds all of her toys. It's a lot of money just I mean, it's not really money wasted because that's the purpose of the toy and she had a good time doing it. So it's like, but it's just sort of like, I paid over like this much money for all these toys. You've already gone through them. Like her favorite material to shred is called Sola. It's some sort of like really soft, I don't know if it's a wood or what. It's sort of, it's almost like a foamy, natural, I think actually, it might be from a plant, but she loves to shred and like chew it to death. And there's like it'll be a bunch of like little Sola crumbs on the floor. She has towels on the floor because of all that and the mess that she makes, but like it's just extremely messy. And I'm like, I spent all of that. I spent all that money. You couldn't have made it last a little bit longer. I think I'm gonna go with this one. But the thing is, it looks so like wide. Like that's a really wide bookcase. I don't bookcase. Why did I say it like that? Bookcase, shelf, whatever. I need one that's a little bit thinner. I wish they. Oh wait, I could just color it a different color. Never mind. Maybe I'm gonna just try to say shelf. See if that brings up more. What? Brings up more results. Ooh. That actually might match the bed. Like the framing. Frame? Not framing. Frame. Hmm. I love how this person says bats for dinner. That one's also nice too. I think I'm gonna do the hanging one actually. But where to put it? Is it hanging? It looks like it's a hanging shelf. Yeah, it is. I think it is. But back to just talking about toast and the toys and whatnot. Recently, I made her this toy out of cupcake wrappers or liners. I guess the wrappers, like paper liners. And it was like I just took a string and I threaded it through and there's like a bunch of them like kind of like layered. And it's supposed to be like a foraging toy. Like you'd put like little bits of like whatever treat like in the cup. So then you'd have to like the bird would have to like fish it out basically and work for it because it's enrichment. And it kind of worked at first and then it didn't. And she basically dumped all of it out. And now she just kind of like she goes to the top of like where it's tied and she'll like lift it with her beak and she'll like like she'll shake it around. She likes I guess she likes the sound. I don't quite know, but she's strong. But she kind of missed the point of it. Like, dude, you're not supposed to. The whole point is you fish around in there for the treats. There's something off about this shelf. I don't think I really like it actually because it, like yeah, it matches, but it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like it almost looks like something you'd hang up in the bathroom. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it's like it looks more like a bathroom shelf. I don't know. So I'm gonna keep looking instead. How big is this one? Oh dang, that's tall. That is taller than the actual. That's crazy. That's another thing that kind of bugs me about the the website is like you can't make things shorter. You can scale it the whole thing down, but you can't make things shorter, and I wish you could do that. At least if you can, I have not figured out how to do that yet. Why are all these shelves so tall? That's yeah, that's fine. And it's thin like I wanted it to be too, so it kind of looks like an IKEA shelf. I wish you could play music on stream, but I feel like Twitch kind of gets all bent out of shape about that, and I don't want to risk it. And plus, I'm talking right now anyway, so. But it's just I have music in my head, and normally when I was like working on these rooms off stream, I would just be listening to music anyway. It's giving that Vine, that girl, she's like talking about different like things, like something like for example. She said something like, "Oh, I like coffee black like my soul." That's how I feel editing this room. I mean, I only work in black and sometimes very, very dark gray. Actually, I might look and see if there's a different skull poster thing because, like, yes, the hot pink. The problem is if I put it through my headphones, the it's not just that. It would be like the audio would be the background sound for this video for the stream because I have like desktop audio. It would be desktop audio unless I suppose I did it through my phone instead, but that's a little bit just too much work right now. I mean, it's fine. I don't need it. And I'm like kind of talking to you right now a little bit, so that is cool, but it looks a little bit too much like the Punisher logo. Oh my gosh. I know that's supposed to be I know it. I think it's I don't I'm not gonna say it because I don't want it to get wrong. I think it's Deftones, but it looked more like a it looked more like a creepy pasta picture instead. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the jewelry. Also, wait, Grumbot? Grumbot. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know S&Ps. I never got into like any of that stuff. Why is there so okay, like yeah, I typed in skull, but like I don't know. A mustached monitor. I do like that rug. But I already have a rug. Skull garland, okay, it's a little bit too much. Make it a wall rug? Oh, maybe I could do that. So, oh, that is so big though. How do I? Oops, wrong way, wrong way. Honest genius. Hmm, not too big. I think I'm gonna just make it a tad bit smaller. There we go. That is you, man. You're like you got big brain energy. Cause I didn't even think about doing that. Oh wait, I'm looking. I think I'm looking in the wrong category. I think probably after the stream. Not after the stream, after this room, I might end the stream just because it is going on fairly long. There's some streamers where they stream like for hours and hours, and I'm like, how do you do that? Like, I get it's more like they do it for their job, but I'm still just like, that's crazy to me. Like Vanilla Mace, she's a popular streamer and YouTuber. Like she's like my favorite. She streams like for so long, or even like not even just a stream, but like she'll do a game like for like one game for hours. And I'm just like, I get so bored when I'm just doing a game forever. If it's something like Roblox, where it's not even like one game, like like it's not there's not as much of an objective to it, if that makes sense. But yeah, I do agree with you on the whole hyper focusing thing. But or like she always streams like at night, and I'm like, dude, it's just because it's just frustrating because she's in California and there's the time difference. I mean, I know that there's a time difference with us, but I just meant like recently she was streaming, and I guess for her time it was like around 10 p.m. ish, but here it was already midnight, and I'm like, girl, I'm not watching your stream at midnight. I'm sorry. I like all these little like packets that people are making. That is really neat. I guess also when Vanilla makes is streaming, sometimes she'll pause, not like pause the stream, but she'll pause like I don't know the game or whatever she's doing, and like she'll eat a snack or whatever on stream, which I guess that's also another reason like she can stream for so long is because she just like essentially takes snack breaks on stream. Are these cat ears? Oh no, it's pizza earrings. Right now, Toast is like all curled up trying to like fall asleep. Ooh, yes. It's not in jewelry, but it's still like a good detail. Floating? I think it is floating. It's so small. Yay, that looks good. All right. Um, I need to fill out that shell and pros. I was trying to say possibly and probably at the same time. And then possibly add a little bit more detail to the walls because it still looks pretty plain. Also, I'm not convinced about the skull wall rug thing anymore. I thought I liked it, but the more I look at it, the more I'm like, eh, I don't know. I'm not convinced. It almost looks sort of like I can't exactly like describe it, but there's like this specifically specific kind of like when you try to look up like patches on like Amazon or whatever, there's always like those specific oops, something a cord fell. There's always like specific like bundles on there you can get, and there's always like the ones that are kind of like artsy, whimsical, skull, glitter, moon thing. I'm like, not what I'm looking for, but okay. Yeah, this kind of bugging me. I don't want it anymore. How do I look at featured? There are also not posters, but you can add. There's people make like the frames, and you can like put the picture in yourself. Maybe I should do that. Should I do that? Maybe. So you were talking before about you were working on a room for Peter and Wanda. I think you said. How's that going? Just 'cause I'm curious. I can't wait to make like a bazillion rooms. I'm like, oh yes, me and my 50,000 OCs need all the rooms. I'm kidding, that's an exaggeration. But I just realized with these photo frames you can put the ones in, I might be able to put some of my art in. Like, oh, yeah. I would be able to do that, possibly. Is there one that's like a frame that is like propped up I could put on the shelf? 'Cause I would like one of those. I guess that'd be a picture frame. Oh, that works. Slay! Okay, cool. Dang it! I thought it was in there. Not good. Okay. Yay! Okay, I think I am. Sorry, I just heard something. Um, I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put a. What do you call it? I'm gonna put like a picture, one of my art here, probably something here, and then this one. I might try to find like a nice looking ghost poster from like Pinterest or something. I'm gonna do that actually. Also, I'm exposing my Pinterest right now. Okay. Um, let's see. Ghost and wallpaper, poster or wallpaper? Let's do poster. Friends. Hmm. Because Ark is as much of a nerd as I am. We'll do this one. I think Melior would probably be his favorite album because his favorite papa is Terzo. Oh wait, I have to like upload it first. Hold on. Hold on while I let me switch it for a second. Okay, I'm back. I just did not want to show all my files. So why didn't it? Dang it! It didn't upload one of them. Whatever. I'll fix that later. It's like. I don't know why I'm like so happy. Like it's like my brain had like a moment. I'm like, like I realized I'm like, oh, I can add my own art. Why didn't I think of that before? It's like Arth's so down bad. He's like, yes, I will frame this picture of my wife. Just a single picture of her. This is supposed to be with them in it though. Both of them, I mean. Why didn't it upload the other one? Dang it. Um, hold on. Let me just well, whatever, it's fine. It's the small screen, it's whatever. Wait, wrong place, wrong place. Where did I? There we go. Okay. Hopefully, now it's been why is it not? I don't get it. Why is it having problems? Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna swap out. Dang it. I'm gonna swap out this one with the actual picture of her face cam and not just my drawing. Cause there's probably other pictures I could choose. But this one, I had a specific thing in mind. I don't understand. Whatever. Oop. Um, actually, I'll probably just end up using the new. Oh, that's not right. The newest one that I did. Because I think that would fit. There we go. Finally. Don't know why that was being so difficult before. Yay! Okay, that one's good. Slay. But now I'm gonna replace this one. Um, it. Hmm, slay. I like this one. I still can't believe I was literally streaming for for that long at first without even realizing that my mic was not on at all. Like, how annoying is that? Seriously. It's ridiculous. I mean, I know I got it fixed, but still, it's a little bit like, really? Really? Yeah, that is true. It could have been like, I don't know, an hour or something crazy like that before I realized. Oh my gosh, that was the craziest. That was like the craziest zoom in. Okay, I'll save. Oh my, I'm using that file. It's not just necessary. Yeah, that fits better. And it's black and white. I think that is nicer. Okay. Okay, cool. There's this one like old TikTok sound, and it's this person like I don't know. I don't think I really saw the original. Like I just heard the sound of it, but it was like someone like I guess had a hammer. I was I guess hanging up something on the wall or whatever, and they were like, "I make this house a home," and that's how I feel right now with this room. All right, now we gotta fill this shelf. I work hard to make this house a home. That is something like that. See, this was like the sign. And it's like, yeah, that's cool, but like it's not a poster. Like, it's like the sign like what would I even what how often would I use that? But I did find this little Terzo figurine. Like a little what are those things called? Those like stupid little Funko Pops. The kind oh my gosh, it's so good. Okay, that was not what I was thinking. I thought it was gonna be like a super tiny little figurine. Why is he so big? Definitely not Funko Pop size. He's just like a little guy. This is like Art's version, like a little boo boo. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I hate those things, kind of, actually. Where did it'd be so freaking funny if I put the tears like right next to the photo frame of them together? Like, yes, this is clearly on the same level. Go on the same level of my relationship. Like, yes, babe, the Terzo figurine has to go with the picture of us. Kidding. Why won't it? What? Why does it keep phasing through the wall? Yay. It's so weird how we can't, in the Ghost fandom, agree collectively, sort of, on how to, like, pronounce the names. Like, for so long, for the second Papa, I used to think his name was, like, Secondo, like, second, but actually it's Secondo, which I'm like, okay, fair enough, it is Italian, so I start saying like that. But like, but then people are like, I say Terzo's name like that just because I think it sounds like the best pronunciation, but then other people say Terzo, and I'm like, which is it then? And also, I'm sorry, I'm not calling him Terzo. Terzo? That sounds like some sort of like turf chemical like you know what like a landscape turf treatment chemical thing like terzo. No, I'm just saying terzo. Again, I don't care if it's not accurate or not. Terzo to me sounds better than terzo. So at least copia is straightforward. Copia is just copia. How can you mess up copia? I guess you could be like copia, but I mean they've have canonically said his name like so people know is copia and perpetua. Everyone knows how to say Perpetua. That's just like the word perpetual. So like terso, terso, more like tis, tears, like that. I guess it's just because it's spelled with a Z. Then I just my brain goes to z pizza, terso pizza, terso pizza. I don't know. I still kind of say pizza like pizza. So there's still like a little bit of a z in that. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. Or I can't hear it right. I don't know. Once, my dad, he was trying to say Perpetua's name and he said Perpetua. And I was like, do not say that ever again. It's not Perpetua. That sounds like Hawktua, dude. No, it's Perpetua. So. 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 That does actually sound a little bit more like a name. That makes a little bit more sense. Once in a ghost video, there was some sort of like announcer person for this certain like thing, and the guy said emeritus like emeritus. He was like Papa Emeritus the second. I was like, say that again? It is not emeritus. That sounds like a medical condition. It is emeritus. That one for sure is emeritus. I don't know where he got emeritus from. It sounds like arthritis. Papa emeritus. It was crazy. He was like emeritus. I was like, dude, it's emeritus. They got gorillas. I don't know if ours was like gorillas or not though. Maybe, possibly. Okay, I got to fill out this dang shelf. What am I doing? Hmm. Papa emeritus. Like, oh, that does not sound right. These little bunny slippers are so cute. was trying to see if they had any other like sunglasses, but the options are kind of limited. I guess if I looked up specifically sunglasses, maybe. But I'm kind of just browsing right now. Mm, actually, I changed my mind. Where studded collar? I think there are a couple. I think it was more like not a collar, but a choker, probably. Oh, this? It's a bracelet. Is that what you meant? But I think there might be a different one. I think I tried to wear like a choker like once, and then I just felt like too like literally like in the name like choked, and I was like, I can't do it. Like it's just too restricting. Yeah, t-shirts. I really don't like when it's too like tight up here, especially because of my ears right now. I have to be really careful while they're healing. Why is it floating? There we go. That's why I don't wear a lot of bracelets, hardly if at all, because they just kind of they move too much and it's just too like I don't like I like rings. I only have one ring on right now, but I have a lot of rings I'll wear if I go out. And the necklaces, I don't really wear a whole lot of necklaces. I just wear my medical one, obviously, but I do have some necklaces. What is this? Oh, I know, right? Some of these things that people make, I'm just a little bit like, you know, it's crazy. Don't actually store your guitar like that, probably, but I'm just being realistic. Slay. That actually looks so slay. I like that. Hmm. What is? Oh, Actually, hold on. Have you heard that stupid Moonbeam ice cream song by that Benson Boone guy? I can't escape it. It's like all over the internet. Or at least it's on TikTok and it's like annoying and he's like, Moonbeam ice cream. Like I'm not kidding. Like he sounds like that and I'm like, what is this? It kind of he has similar vibes to that High Hope song that like Brendan Urie sang in like I don't know 20 I think around 2019ish maybe. It kind of has like similar vibes. There's that song and the lyrics make no sense. It's like Moonbeam ice cream taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the movies. Like what are we doing at the movies? What are we taking off at the what? What is Moonbeam ice cream? What is that? It's just a bunch of like, and then I think there's like, oh, there's this other song that he sings, and it's like very almost like screechy, and it's like these beautiful things that I've done, please wait, or something like that. I'm not gonna do the screechy part. I don't want to like hurt your ears, but like, it's so, it's just so weird. Like, what? And like, you can get Moonbeam like cookies now from Crumble, which is this brand slash I guess it is a brand. It's like this place where you can get like a box of like cookies and um they have like I guess different like sets you can get or whatever. I've only had Crumble cookies like a couple of times. Mainly, there's another brand that's more popular that's called Tiff's Treats, and their cookies are like so much better than the Crumble cookies. Also, the Benson Boone guy, he can flip. Like he flips at his like concerts or whatever, but like that's like his thing. Like he's just constantly flipping. Like picture, there's a video, but there's like a picture of him getting like he's on the I think it's the Tonight Show. I don't. It's one of those like night shows, with it's with Jimmy Fallon, and there's literally a picture of him like because Jimmy Fallon asked for him to like to do it or whatever. He's like, yeah, sure. He like does it, and there's literally a picture of him like mid air with Jimmy Fallon looking up like it's actually really funny. Wait, um, is it the Tonight Show? I think it's the Tonight Show. I don't know. I'm not gonna play the GIF. I just wanted to find a. it's just, he's like it's a he's just like mid air. Like what? It's just really random. So, I mean, to be fair, if I could flip, I guess I would be like, exactly, he's so high up. That's the thing that like gets me. It's like, how did he get all the way up there? Like, I guess if I could like flip like he can, then sure, I would be showing it off left and right too. But it's just, oh my gosh, it just kind of kills me a little bit. Oh, it's a Minecraft jukebox. Oh, that's like way too big. I don't know. Can you imagine if Tobias Forge from Ghost did a flip like that? Like during a concert, we just see like Papa flip. That would be insane, actually, and everyone would be like, "What just happened?" I don't think he would ever do it though. I'm not sure he could do it. I mean, he could train to do it, but I don't know. He doesn't need to. He did a like a split jump thing from the in the Right Here Right Now movie off a platform thing. I guess that was like the most stunts we're gonna get basically. Also for the recent tour during they switch out the songs. Sometimes it's during Call Me Little Sunshine and other times it's during Majesty, I think. But at some point he literally perpetual rises on like a pillar thing and you just see him in the air like levitating. I mean, I haven't yet. I will, I guess, on the 14th of August, but like Papa's levitating now, I guess. That's the thing he can do now. It's giving defying gravity or whatever. My chair is very squeaky. I just keep like waiting like for the antics for the stage antics, I guess, to just to keep getting more and more and more insane. Like at one point Tobias is just gonna be like, you know what? I'm gonna get wires and I'm gonna go around flying on the wires and do flips in the air like Pink does. I think that's Pink that does that. But anyway, it's like at some point, imagine if it gets that crazy. But it's like, what is going on here? That would be actually pretty insane if he did do that, though. I don't think he ever would. But never say, like, never, I guess. There's actually a lot of albums on here. That's cool. I'll, like, finish looking up. Not looking up. I'll finish looking in the music stuff in just a second. And then I'll, like, check a different thing. Actually, I just remembered. Ooh, Mitski. Saving that. I need to give toast or pellets. Hold on. Okay. I looked at the time and I was like, oh wait, I need to give toast or pellets. Because I don't want to forget that. I got Weezer. That's funny. Block Sabbath. That's like pixely. That's funny. At least I think that's what they were going for. They have an album for Arctic Monkeys, and I'm trying to think if Arts would like Arctic Monkeys or not. I kind of like them, but I'm like, "Mm, maybe." Also, the thing is with characters, when they've already have an established like day of death, just gonna say it, when you know like when they die, it's like, well, you can't go past that time. You have to at least for me, I really try to stay like true to like the time period and stuff. So it's like I can't go past a certain like amount of things, years, things, years. Like I have all the like playlists for like what my characters would listen to, which is different than like just the songs that represent them. And so he has one, and I'm like, well, I can't go past trying to think, is it 2018 or 2019? 20 mm, yeah, 2019. I can't go past 2019 in terms of like music or whatever because then it's not accurate to the time. So I try to at least stick with that. As people that are, I've had friends, they're like, oh, it doesn't really matter. And I'm like, it matters to me. Okay. I don't know why very like specific about that stuff, but I am. So are you kidding me? I missed this before. It's a crucifix. Put it on the ghost shelf, the gelf, if you will, because ghost fans love to add GH in front of everything. That's the running joke. Yay. Toast, what are you doing? Just eat your pellets normally. That looks nice. That's good. Does it have a stand? Am I missing that? Or... Yeah, it does. There we go. Okay, it kind of floats though, but that is the stand. So like, what am I supposed to do? Whatever. It's fine. I'll just ignore that. That looks good. Okay, also Minecraft question. Do you have any happy Gasts? Because that's like one of the newest updates. They're not one of the newest, just overall newer. The first one had accident. I'm concerned. Oh my gosh, it's Bibble. No! That is so sad. That's heartbreaking. Also, unrelated, I might change the size of the chat on the screen because it's like getting cut off. I'll try to figure that out in a later stream. It's Hosier. See, listen to Hosier. I'm trying to remember. I feel like I think he would. Who doesn't listen to Hosier at this point? I'm kidding. Um, hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think he would. Dang. I haven't played Minecraft in like so long. Like, but if I did do it, I would just do it. Well, I'm like really curious about the guests, so oh my gosh. Get Slay. I need to move over this Chad. Is it? Dang, it's still hovering. Okay, just one more try, and if that doesn't fix it, then I'm just gonna give up. 'Cause it's not that noticeable. Alright, I think I got it. It's not the sunflowers. Oh, this hurts my eyes. Not in that it's bad. I meant the eye strain. Just clarifying that. It has like that glitchy sort of filter to it, and I was like, oh, that kind of hurts my eyes. Aw, it's a little lovebird. That's so cute. It's a bluey. That's cute. Also, I've noticed that there's some Studio Ghibli posters and paintings and stuff on here, so that's cool. I have I I haven't seen any Howl's Moving Castle ones though so far, which is kind of disappointing. Bending the ink machine. That does not look like a pigeon. That looks like either a chicken or like a cockatoo. Oh, they got a lemon demon. Kind of wish they had a, well, not for this room, but I wish they had some glass animal stuff because I like glass animals. I guess I could just like put it in myself, but still, it's just easier when it's already like in the thingy game, whatever. Okay. Um. All right. I want some books. The bookshelf. Cause what else you put on that dang bookshelf? I know you can put other stuff, but I just mean it needs at least a couple of books. Literally ghost. comes up. Like, okay, yes, cool, but like, it's not a book. Where's the whiskey? Hmm. Bro is not reading manga. No offense to manga, it's just not from him though. What is that? Oh. Mhm. See, that's the thing. It's like, well, maybe I could slightly shrink it down for it to like fit better. Like if you could just like do that, it would fit a lot better. Although that's not too bad actually. That work? Cool. Honestly, I'm not done with this room, but I might end this stream at like 5 just because I'm like got things to do. So I can always come back to it on stream anyway. Or I could finish this room like off stream and then we could like I could do another. It's about in 10 minutes. It's like it's currently 4:47 right now, so it's just I got stuff I have to do a little bit, so but again, I could just come back to this room on stream next time or finish this room off stream and then focus on like the app is called this isn't an app, well it is an app. This is the online version and it's called Rooms. It's rooms dot xyz, but it's also on Apple, like the iOS app store. Also, I'm just realizing, bro, is that you? Do you get in my chat? This might be my brother. I can't remember his username, but that's why I said that. I mean, it's embarrassing. It would be embarrassing if it's not actually my brother, but I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like super like locked in. I'm like, like okay, calm down. Okay, I got so there's books, got a picture frame, got the ghost shelf part. We got a record player. Looking at my own shelf for inspo. Um, I'm gonna put some storage at the bottom. Uh, it's like briefly hovering. Yay. Why is my chair so squeaky? Seriously. I'm not saying for sure, definitely this room will be like at 5, but I'll probably start wrapping it up like around then. Because I have stuff I need to do. Oh dang it, that's too big. Hmm. Trying to think of what you would call like a little like bowl thingy that you'd put jewelry in. I'm gonna say jewelry bowl. I don't know. I don't think it's called that. Ooh. Yeah, that would probably be it. Wait, why does it look like a little pool? Do people have jewelry trays that look like pools? I don't know. Do they? 'Cause that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a little pool. Like it looks like a pool and then like a little like ladder. Maybe that's just kind of part of the like the gimmick kind of thing, like the style. Like, oh, your jewelry's taking a dip in the pool. Why are there chairs? I clearly said bowl. They got they got the Zoo Pals plates. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I'm gonna change the color actually of it. It is a little bit too mm, like not everything has to be black and gray, okay? Calm down. Oh, whoa, okay, did not mean to move the room like that. Here's my hovering bowl. Okay, that's looking good. Now I feel like I need to fill this one. I need to fill another half here and then this half. Not half, the top of it. Hmm. Oh. Uh, yeah, sure. Dang it, it's like, okay, well, that's poorly designed. The numbers? I mean, I guess I could spell out something, but I was thinking I would like to put like a little like love, wait, the position field? Oh, I think I know what you're talking about now. Like, instead of this, you mean this? Um, it still goes through it though. See, like it does not get more like s- specific. So it just doesn't work. It like, oops. So like, just be 40. You're smart. Someone get you a prize right now. Yay! That's cute. Um, hmm. I'm gonna do the easy thing first and then look for plants again. Put it like on the top or whatever. And then I'll figure out what to put on this one. my gosh. Okay. Dang it. Get no, get in the house. Unholy symmetry. I don't know why I almost said cemetery. I don't know who's making these plants, but they are very detailed. What is on this shelf? Nope. Okay, after I fill out this shelf, I'll probably stop the stream. Which I'm not saying that I'm like 100% like done with this room or anything, but at least that would be a good like just point to stop at. I'm like, why is my back hurt? I'm literally like, yeah, dude, of course your back hurts. You're too like locked in. Actually, I changed my mind because it kind of sticks higher than the room itself, and I'm like, nope, don't like that. Oh, there we go. That looks good, I think. Cool. Okay. Yeah, because definitely these walls are still kind of a little bit too bare for my liking, and I think I'll just add some like extra details at some point. But right now, we're just gonna do the shelf, and then we can come back to it. And I'm sure Toast is like, dude, I'm trying to sleep. Like, okay, okay. Okay, hmm. I keep looking at my own shelf for like inspo. I'm like, I put on the show. Hmm. Why is there a log? I guess just because that's cool. There's a tablet. Mm, this has a what's this called? The scan thingies. I wonder what it is. I mean, I'm not gonna open it. I'm scared. I don't know what that's supposed to be. QR code. That's what it's called. I'm looking for like a stack of books, not ones that are like, together, but even that's like on top of each other a little bit, maybe. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Wait, is some hearts on it? Yeah, I changed my mind. I shouldn't say this. Here's my giant cup. You set it down and just like does that. Alright. Again, I'm not totally finished, but I'd say I'm pretty happy with what it looks like currently. I think it's a good start. So that's cool. I'm gonna save that and then I'll look at it in the play version and we'll see if anything like does a thing or whatever. Like, oh, nice. Oh, I thought the lamp was gonna do something. Is there anything else? No. Alright, well, I was just curious. That looks pretty good so far. I'm pretty happy with that, honestly. That's cute. All right. Okay, so that was a pretty good stream. Toast literally just stretched her wings when I was stretching. She's so cute. Um, that was a good stream. Honestly, I got more attention on this stream than I thought I would, or views, whatever. So that was actually kind of surprising. There was kind of some like bumpy technical difficulty stuff in the beginning, but that got fixed. So I'm happy about that. Next stream, I'll probably be continuing to work on the rooms thing, and then at some point I'll start playing the Guardians of the Galaxy game, whenever that will be. I don't really have like a specific schedule currently. I kind of just stream when I feel like it, essentially. Um, but I had fun. I will probably, I might be doing a highlight version of this stream on my on my channel. So it'll probably won't be too long. It'll probably be just like a little bit of like moments I thought maybe were like good enough to save, essentially. And then of course I'll probably post the full stream video on demand thing um to the channel as well. So just for archival purposes, because Twitch usually, I think, or it will. I haven't looked into it too much, but Twitch will delete the streams after like about a week or so. You can pay, and you can get like up to like 60 days, I think, of your stream being up. But I'm just gonna like download the full thing, and put it on my channel so that it's up permanently somewhere. But okay, so I guess. Hope you hope y'all will tune in next time, whenever that will be. I had a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun talking with you, Fish. That was great to actually have someone to talk to a little bit, because sometimes streaming is really just you talking to yourself. So, but okay, so ending the stream now.